it's Paula. I'm the registered dietitian at Meals on Wheels, Western Michigan. I hope last week you were able to try some apple recipes during National Apple Week. But today we're talking about peaches. August is National Peach Month, and we're going to try peach pancake today. Now, peach and nectarines, very similar, kind of close cousins, right? One has fuzzy skin and nectarines have smooth skin. And you know what? They're very similar in nutrition and they're very similar in taste. So if you only have nectarines on hand, you certainly can have nectarine pancake today. But today we'll use peaches and celebrate National Peach Month. Now, there's two different kinds of peaches. This one happens to be a freestone peach, which means it's going to cut pretty easily. The pit pulls away from the flesh. You can just twist it. I'll show you that in a minute. The other type is called clingstone peaches, and clingstone peaches, just as the name suggests, the pit and the flesh are stuck together. So they're a little bit hard to cut and get the flesh away from the pit. So thankfully we're using the right kind today. Now, peaches are loaded with nutrition. They have a ton of vitamin C. They have a lot of vitamin E, which is sometimes hard to find in fruit. They have a lot of fiber, some beta carotene, and even potassium. So a great fruit to choose if you're looking for one packed with nutrition for sure. So let's get into our recipe. This is a really fun one to do with kids or grandkids. And we just need some peaches and a few simple ingredients. So come over here, let me show you what I've got going on over here. Here's the simple ingredients that we have. This actually is called mise en place. It's a French word for everything in its place. And I suggest highly, anytime you're making a recipe, put your ingredients out, get them prepped, get them cut, get them measured, and it's gonna save time in the long run. So everything's ready to go. We can get our peaches ready now. So let me show you what we're gonna do with this peach. Peaches have a seam already built into them. So we're gonna cut this one up. We need 2 cups of peaches for this recipe. Again, freestone peaches, they're just gonna pull away. And we're gonna slice this one up. Now you'll notice that I am keeping the skin on. Sometimes peach skin is a little bit hard to chew. If it is, you certainly could peel your peaches. You could peel them with a peeler if you had that. Or if the skin is firm enough, you can actually use a knife and just peel them away. So either way is fine. Now to get the rest of this peach away from the pit, we're gonna make one more cut, and then it just pulls away. So we'll slice this one up as well. Some nice thin slices. And we'll put those in the cup here. So that's about 2 cups of peaches. Now we'll let them hang out for a second and we'll get our pan ready. Now you do need an oven-proof skillet to make this peach pancake. We're gonna add our 2 tablespoons of butter to that and then pop this in the oven. Now the oven is already set and preheated at 400 degrees, so we'll put that one in here. Now we'll finish getting our peaches ready. So we're gonna take a bowl here, pour your peaches in. To the peaches, we are going to add 4 teaspoons of sugar. Sprinkle that all over. And then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. You certainly could use real lemon juice too if you have a lemon. All right, and then we're just going to give that a little stir. Now this is called macerating the peaches. As they hang out here and set for a bit, they're going to soften up. We've got all kind of combined there, and we'll let them hang out over there. Now we'll prepare our batter. So into another bowl, you need 3 large eggs. Pour those in there. Now with a whisk, you have to whisk those until they're nice and fluffy. If you don't have a whisk, you certainly can use a fork too. You could also use a beater if you wanted to do that. We just want to get them nice and fluffy, incorporate some air into those. This is a very eggy pancake that we're making here. To the eggs, we're going to add a 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour, a 1/2 cup of milk, any type will work, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So real easy, half, and half. All of those things. We use a little salt here. And then we're gonna whisk that up too. Just very carefully so your flour doesn't go all over the place. And you want to get that nice and smooth. Now the reason I said this is fun is because the little magic happens in the oven. This is going to rise. The longer we beat this, it's going to rise up in the oven. So we got to incorporate some air into this batter. And it's really fun to watch while it bakes. All right, once you see that the lumps are pretty much gone, then we're going to go check on our pan. So we'll get our pan out of our oven again. See if the butter's melted. Sure enough it is. Very hot, so be very careful. Kind of swirl that butter all around the pan there, and then you're going to take your batter and pour it in. Just like that. Don't need to mix it around at all. So pop this back into the oven again. Carefully pull it over there. And then we're going to set the oven for 20 minutes. About 5 minutes left in our 20-minute cooking time, so let's check on our pancake. Now don't open the oven door, we're just going to check on it by the light. And as you can see, we whipped those eggs into shape because it actually is puffing up. That's exactly what it's supposed to do. We'll let this hang out for another 4 minutes and then we'll check it again. All right, our pancake is done, so let's pull this out. Watch what happens here. Just nice and golden brown is what you want there. The pan is extremely hot, obviously. Now really you don't have to wait, but you'll notice already it is deflating a bit. We're going to add our peaches right to the top of this. Kind of spread them out all around the top here. Obviously you could do this with blueberries, you could do this with strawberries, any summer fruit. Get them sort of spread out there. Now you can top this with a little sour cream. We'll just put a dollop right in the center. And to finish it off, we're going to use a little nutmeg. There we go. So this is your peach pancake. We will link the recipe so you'll be able to make this at home. We'd love to hear how it goes if you do try it. Celebrate peaches this month. Stay safe, be healthy. Thanks for watching.